Alright, you guys. We're back for another reading. This one has a title. I feel like it could be part 2, possibly, to the reading that I just uploaded. Or at least it will be dropping at 5:55 p.m. today. Okay, so it hasn't dropped yet. Alright, but I believe that these readings are like a set of the same energy or something like that. It's almost like somebody called in and was like, yeah, that's cool, thank you, but like a little bit more. Can we get a little more? Can we turn the lights up with like a little brighter or something like that? Okay. All right. Love and light. Trust your intuition over mine. All praise to the Most High. It's waking time. It's waking time. I feel like people are already waking up. But this is that rockabye baby on the treetop. Alright, somebody just fell asleep or just got comfortable in a space that brought them peace, what they were thinking, how they were feeling. But it's like they just got there and it seems as if it's not steady. It's not safe. It's too many other thought patterns running around. It's like comfy, cozy, but then again, a little worried, okay, or a little fearful. Because that song is just horrifying. It's a horror song. It's a horror film. Rockabye baby on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall, and down will come baby, cradle and all. You mean down? Down to the ground? Crash? Burn? What the heck? So it's something like that where somebody is like, yeah, they're trying to get tucked in, but it's just too much to worry about, or it feels like there's too much to worry about. Someone does not feel safe taking a nap, okay? All right. You got to learn to sleep with one eye closed. That's what I can tell you from experience. If this is what you're going through, you're going to have to get some thick skin. You're going to have to learn how to love and then ice that shit. Put that love as it's dripping out of you. If it's coming out of your pores, feed some to your children. Feed some to yourself and your lover if you have one. And whoever else, within that circle that you can trust, go ahead, give them a few ice cubes, and then I need you to put the rest in the freezer, okay? I need you to close it up. You have to. I don't know exactly why, but this is a time period that we're going through. It comes around very often where it feels as if the karmics are just loose. They just running wild. They're causing towers. They're shitting and pissing all over the place. They're angry. They're mad. They're trying to throw and spew their shit at you. They want to blame you for everything. They're victims, and there's all of this chaotic energy. And you could be in your little peace bubble. And if so, that's the way you make it through. Stay there. But for some of you, you can't get tucked in because it's too much going on. And you just like, yeah, I would love to take a nap to all of this. But my peace keep getting disturbed. The moment I close my eyes, the moment I rest and feel like everything's fine, here comes this boom, here comes this bow, wham, bam, Adakazam. It's like boom, boom, like on cue, okay? Like somebody is literally just pushing this button. Fear, be scared, now, worry, now. All right, I don't know, but let's see. Hopefully the cards will give us clarity. What we have, the Hangman. Okay, yep. So your perspective is going to change or shift. Now, I did say I think the title of this is not a flood, but the floodlights. Okay, so you are the floodlight. You are the floodlight. When this light goes on in your mind, emotionally, it creates illumination for everybody to see. So that not only can they see the emotions that they're feeling, but they can also see the emotions around them. And I feel like it helps people to move more proactively or consciously, like they're more consciously aware of themselves, okay? So you're creating awareness just by the work that you're doing right now. Someone's getting ready to gain a new perspective. They may be surrendering, maybe surrendering to self. This could be someone who is too focused on you and what you know and what you can see and what you believe and what you're doing, and they're losing their shit because they really can't get a grasp on it. They don't know where the fuck you at. Honestly, you could be a ghost, okay? Um, you could have taken your leave away from this person, but they're getting ready to gain a new perspective, okay, enlightenment, and this is going to lighten the pathway for others as well to kind of just see where you are, because something is a matter of perspective, okay. It really does have to do with how you look at something. But I feel like the new perspective is going to create some liberation energy. So if you're feeling like you're locked down or somebody's trying to put you in a tight spot, that's about to stop. Page of Swords. Ooh, you were being monitored. You were being watched. You were being watched because people knew that you were in this hangman energy. People knew that you were at a standstill. Anytime that there are things that are relevant to you and people are aware of it, but it's an open-ended subject and you don't know this and you don't know that, it could go either way. I keep going back to this, but it's the Schrodinger's cat. It's the cat in the box. Is it dead or alive? What is it? What is it going to be? They're losing their shit trying to figure this out. So you are being monitored. You're being watched. People are trying to poke and prod and see. What do you know? Curiosity, okay? Hopefully you're not getting too overly curious about what these karmics are doing, because curiosity kills the cat, okay? Right now, you're both. If you're still in the box, you're safe. You're safe. You come out that box and you let them know that you're fully alive, you're going to have to run for your life. I feel that way because that's why the flood comes. It's people with wicked hearts and wicked spirits, and God needs to cleanse the earth. But I feel like this is something that has happened in your life. You know, the story of the Bible is that somebody felt regret. Well, not somebody. God felt regret for creating the flood. He doesn't want to end everything. He didn't want to do that again, but he needed to make a statement. So I feel like somebody needs to make a statement in your life, or somebody needs for the lights to be on, because people are overly concerned, okay? And people are also like on eggshells, or they feel like they're being watched, or they feel like every area of their life is being monitored. Okay, so that's just what that is a blowback. You used to be under public scrutiny. That's what I'm getting. You used to be under public scrutiny. The hangman also kind of looks like a cross to me. It's like the Jesus Christ energy. People, whether they did this to you mentally, emotionally, behind your back, and you know, private streams on live, you know, I don't know how they did it, but it feels like people have already judged you. They've already put you up, you know, for the world to see. They've pasted a letter on your forehead, a sign across your face. They've labeled you as something. You've been under judgment, okay? But I feel as if the judgment from these individuals shed more of a light on them than it did on you, for you. So it changed your perspective of these people that you thought you knew, okay, that you thought you could trust, or that you wanted to. And so you're pulling your power back, but people don't really know what you're going to do with that, okay? Have you pulled your power back in a sense that you lost it, or have you pulled your power back because at any moment you could attack? So, and that's kind of how they're feeling, because they're running now. It's like they're running from you. They're running from being seen by you. See what I'm saying? Fear. They were creating fear for you. Oh, they might think this about you. Oh, they might see this about you. Or what about that? Or what, you should be worried about this, thinking all these things. And now it's like karma on their ass, where it's like, yeah, so what about this? And what about that? And what if they found out about that? And what are you going to do when they hear about this? Like, people are losing their shit because it's like the shoe is on the other foot. So that's just what I'm getting, is that you have people who are up in arms and in their feelings, not because anything necessarily new is going on, but it's like the same old shit. And for a lot of you, nothing's happening. These are all things that are in the mind. They could be true. It could be a reality, but the other part of that reality is that nothing is actually happening. So what the fuck are you guys losing your shit about? So it feels like people losing their shit about what they think, what they're thinking about, not necessarily what's happening. Okay, because they've been scheming. They've been scheming, they've been lying, they've been stealing. Dishonesty, lies, trickery, scheming, cheating, deceit, theft, strategic criminal activity. Because they in the wrong. Because they wronged you. This is why they're scared. This is why they're running. Because what do you think the people who had just put Jesus Christ on the whatever the fuck the thing was, the stake, when they sacrificed him and he came back like he said he would, I bet you they was hiding. I bet you they was scared as shit. He didn't come back all empowered, righteous indignation. He's a god and shit. He's not that man that you didn't believe anymore. Not that little person that was saying these things and feeling all these things and, you know, doing all these great things. Honestly, like I said, some of these things is true. Like what you, it's irrefutable. Okay. Thousands of people, millions of people, about a book about this man that continues to this very day. People are living and dying by the word of that Bible. That is the story of a man who bled like us on this earth. So when he came back with all the clarity of what they had done and how they had treated him, I bet they were running. That's a whole nother book that we don't have, but I would love to get that book. They don't talk about those stories, okay? Because I'm sure there was some kind of reckoning. But that's okay, and that's what they're running from. That's what they're afraid of, that there's going to be a reckoning. So it could just be that they are aware, that you may also be aware of their trickery, of their deceit, of their dishonesty. All the things that you know, I feel like the lights are already on in their mind. They know that you know. Because they've been watching you. Yeah. The Tower is in reverse. It already happened. It was just, it happened quietly. The Ace of Wands in reverse, it wasn't a big boom for you to see, but maybe it was a big boom for you to feel, just temperamental energy. Okay, so you're being awakened to the energy first, because everything is energy first. You don't want it to literally manifest physically. So this may be giving you the opportunity to slow down the energy a little bit, to take control of the energy, to decide how you want things to play out. Okay, you don't want things to just get out of control. It also feels like you don't want to give like this deafening, you know, head blow to everybody where they're, you know, losing their minds and shit. But at the same time, you're not going to deal with all of they're acting out like children. Tantrums and towers. The Ace of Wands in reverse, the Tower in reverse. Acting out, don't really know why. Feeling drained, I wonder why. Because the things that they're investing in, the things that they're trying to do, possibly trying to do to you, is not working. And it's working against them. It's not working against you, but it is working against them. So they're losing direction. They're losing the momentum. They're losing, like, when I say wicked people, wicked hearts, I just mean that they found a bad way to trigger you, and then they were just like, this is like as much passion as they would give a good turning point in their life. This is how they're pursuing how to negatively affect you. But it's not working on you. It's working on them. So there could be something that you're postponing. Yeah, it feels like you say you have a wasted opportunity. Oh, you do. You have a wasted opportunity. So you feel like somebody wants to be generous to you. You feel like somebody wants to open up their arms to you. You feel like someone is in love with you. You feel like you got this whole nother life, this whole other scenario here that could be, you know, a reality for you, but you've postponed it. You set it to the side because you got too many distractions, because you can't find a way. It says creative blocks. You can't find a way to make this happen here. It looks like people are taking advantage of that, the fact that they know that you're in a tough spot or that you have a decision to make. They're hoping that Oh, okay. They're hoping that you will see this as fake charity. That's what it says. Fake charity, selfishness, and a poor decision. Okay, so they're playing on your mental. They've been playing on your mental. They want you, so they're trying to shift your perspective of how you're seeing someone and how you're viewing something. Something that is an opportunity, they want you to see it as it's not an opportunity. Well, they tried that already, but it hasn't worked because instead of you seeing it as not the opportunity that it is, instead of that, you're seeing that this person pretty much has distracted you, lied to you, wasted your fucking times so that you wouldn't miss an opportunity. And for some of you, this is the opportunity of a lifetime. Okay, but the cycle is still open. It says lack of completion. It hasn't ended yet. Um, it says shortcuts, delays, deficiency, and disharmony, and fear of travel. So this could mean that you would have to connect with someone that you have not connected with in a while. There could be time between you. There could be confusion between you. It also looked like there are lies or something like that. So they're counting on that to keep you from acting. They're counting on that to hold you back or to make you feel bound, like you can't speak or you can't move or you can't do anything because you don't know about this situation or because you don't know how this is going to play out for you. But we have the devil in reverse. I'm getting that you have already freed yourself from this. You have detachment from the outcome. Come on now. You're already doing it. You're already doing it. Fuck the police. This is that's what I'm getting here. These monitoring spirits, they want to try to put you in shackles emotionally, but they can't touch you. You're too icy. Diamonds. Oh, your energy is just pure majesty. You've been through the fire already. You came out a diamond. So you're in that box. You chilling in that box. They mad too because they've been rattling that box. They've been kicking that box. They tried to light that box on fire. They tried to crash that box. Okay? Ain't nothing breaking the box. Nothing breaks the box. Nothing breaks the box that you willingly put yourself in. This is like Reddington going in. He's going into the FBI. Everybody snitches sometimes. Okay. It's like Reddington. He ain't afraid of no devil. He is the devil. Uh, this is funny. Alright, so yeah, you don't have an addiction to this person, this dynamic, this situation. You aren't codependent on it. You have control over yourself, over your life, okay? You have control over your urges. You have control over your lust. You have control over your love. Okay, period. You have reclaimed your power. You've released the outcome or you've released your expectations. You freed yourself by detaching from the outcome, by detaching from your expectations of the situation or of a person in particular. Maybe even of these people who continue to try to fool you. They keep trying to play you like you stupid. Whole time you just keep watching them. It's like, when are you going to give it up? When are you just going to accept that it is what the fuck it is? All right, so I'm seeing strength, bravery, confidence, courage. Okay. You could be feeling influence, like an influential energy could be causing you to feel really brave, like you can overcome an obstacle, like this is a good time to overcome an obstacle. It could be maybe a fear of something that you're finally ready to face. Okay, for some of you, you're ready to like literally move on from this. Wow, Seven of Swords coming on again. I was just about to hit on the Seven of Swords again with the Three of Wands, like you're moving on from that. But then right behind it is my second Seven of Swords cards. So yeah, you are like doubly done. Or maybe this is you and someone else, and both of you have had it with the lies, had it with the trickery, had it with the deceit, had it with the strategic criminal monitoring bullshit activity. Okay, whether these are entities, whether these are people, mentalists, strategist, magician in reverse energies, high priestess in reverse, and it don't matter. You got energy in your life that has been getting in the way of a new beginning that you feel is an opportunity, and it would be a wasted opportunity, and it would really be wasted. It's a sacrifice that is not worth it. It's a sacrifice of something that is good in your life, and for the sake of people who have not even been good to you. So it's like, what is the fucking point? So I feel like you are ready to take action or move forward, and this is like your warning. It's the floodlights. I feel like this is the light that you are asking for, is your insight. But I feel like whoever this is, you wanted your insight to be known or heard. So maybe you have people who view my platform, or you have people who are watching at other tables, or I mean, they're monitoring. So they're watching somewhere. They're getting information somewhere. And this is what you are intending for people to pick up, for readers to pick up, or you want this to be seen or known by, by these other people, other folks. Okay, so we definitely have like a peace god, peace goddess. All right, all praise to the Most High. Yeah, I'm getting that. Your energy, you sit in a high seat of authority. You're attracting magicians in reverse. You're attracting high priestess in reverse, because you are a high priest, because you are a high priestess in the upright, because you are justice in the upright, because you are what was the last one? The magician in the upright. All right, your ability to transmute this negative energy that they keep sending out. So they're used to their negativity working. They're not used to running up against somebody like you, where they try to send this death blow and that shit goes back on them. They like, what the fuck are we living? What the fuck is happening here? Shit's supposed to be getting better for them. They supposed to be shitting on you right now. They can't shit on you. They shitting on themselves. They're scared because it's not working. And that's because of the level that you are. I've had this energy on my table for years. And honestly, conquer your fears. Be who you are and move forward confidently, because you can't make these blind people see. If God can't make them see, you can't make them see. Seriously. It's wasted talent, it's wasted effort, it's wasted energy, it's wasted focus to continuously try to show somebody something that they're not willing to see. The only thing I can say is your perspective is enough. You shifting your perspective, you gaining clarity is enough. All right. Blind man will see if the blind man want to see, or the blind woman want to see. I don't give a fuck who it is. Let them wild beast, if that's what they want to do. Let them fall into these graves if they continue to dig for you. Let it all fall. If this was you trying to give a warning or it's done. All right. But that's as much as I can give to this energy, because no, I have no mercy for that type of trickery. That the Seven of Swords came out twice. I have literally not. I can't spare a care. I can't spare a care. No, I don't have a care to share. I don't have a care to share. I don't have a care to spare. I'm sorry, I can't help. I don't have a care to spare. Not a single fucking one. Nothing. All right. So that's what I got for you. That's your reading. And I will see you guys in the next live. I'm in love with your souls. Bye.